What's going on, people? OnlyFacts Xtra.
Xtra.
Do you know what I'm saying? We're here to talk about cancel content, controversial content.
Hashtag cancel content.
And
Just keep pushing the hashtag.
This come up organically. We didn't even plan this.
Literally.
We were just having a conversation.
See, the thing is with Nick, this is, you want to know what, yeah? The whole foundation of this channel, OnlyFacts Xtra, started when we were in our first ever studio. If you've been following us since the beginning, not the first ever one, the second one. How it used to start was, I never really used to like camera, I never used to like doing things on camera like that. In this type of way of how I speak, I was very much more formal. And Nick will just talk about random shit. I will just be talking about whatever, and then he'll keep that shit in, and then go into the sports or boxing topics. Now we have a whole channel for that. So it's very, very, like, we come full circle back to that whole way.
We keep having random conversations in the kitchen and then just being like, wait, let's save this for the show.
Facts.
So, do you know what I'm saying? But I mean, do you want to introduce it or should I?
No, you introduce it because it's you. Fam, I can't, sometimes you say shit.
I'm sure we've... I'm sure we've covered this topic before.
Fam, I thought you were saying this shit for the views.
No, I thought we covered it. Bro, listen.
Fam.
Shane said to me, would you wife an OnlyFans creator? And I was like, yeah.
Wife?
Of course.
Like, that was doing OnlyFans?
Yeah.
That was skinning out her front on OnlyFans?
This is see? Pause. Hold on. How many girls do you know with OnlyFans? Who do OnlyFans? Personally?
None.
How many do I know?
You know bears.
Not all of them skin out. This is what man don't.
But I'm asking you.
No. The question was, would I date a girl who did OnlyFans? Would I date a thing that's skinning out and getting? Would I date Lily Phillips or Bonnie Blue? No, obviously not. I know girl that make like 8 bags a month extra. They got a job, career, normal flight attendant, normal person. Yeah, not no mash up in the head girl. Yeah. Making an extra 8 bags a month. The salary is 4 bags or 3 bags a month. They're making an extra.
But there's no flight attendant earning 4 bags. But I hear you.
3 bags a month.
Maybe 3 bags.
Yeah, 3. That's why I corrected it. Flight attendant making 3 bags a month, and then she's making an extra 8 bags a month with a foot page, and the foot page isn't in her name. So if you don't know her personally, you would. Do you know what I mean? It's not
I could date that type of girl.
That's calm.
But could you date a girl that's skinning out herself?
No.
I don't believe you.
No.
I don't believe you. I don't believe
herself with me or with someone else.
All right, cool. Well, could you date a girl that's skinning out?
If we have me and her have a page,
and you're having sex with her, and
I'm beating it out.
Yeah,
I might be able to do that. Big man thing.
So you could be comfortable watching next man.
Watching? I'm not watching. No,
but knowing next man are watching your girl.
Have you dated a buff girl before?
Yeah, bare times.
How many times you walked down?
Date? Well, I have to say, yeah.
You're going out on a date with you're going out in public, not just you gone to a yard to clap it and gone. If you walk down the street with a buff girl, man, are staring at your girl anyway.
All the time.
And it depending on certain girls I've dated, not everything's out, but they're wearing very small outfits, point blank period. You know what I'm saying? If you date a bad bitch, this is regular. And this is the thing. You like American culture.
Facts.
If you were to move to America, which we pray that you don't, because that country's foolishness. But if you ever did move to America and you wanted to date a bad bitch in New York gets kind of cold, but Miami, other parts of Florida.
I've been out in America with gal in America.
Hold on.
So I know where you're going with this.
Them gal don't wear no clothes, bro.
I know.
Americans ain't even really got swag like that. I think European gal have way better swag. But American gal, I think for me personally, the gal ain't got no swag. But the point is, everything's out. In 18 to 24-year-olds in America, 1 in 10 women have OnlyFans. It's going to become like social media, 1 in 10 between 18 and 24. If you're going to university now in America, if you're a decent looking girl, it's going to be weird if you don't have an OnlyFans. The next generation below us, they won't be able to not date a girl with OnlyFans unless you're dating a thing that's dead. They all have. It's going to be normal. It's regular.
It's going to be so easy to make extra money.
It's the way that
like a side hustle.
I'm assessing the thing based on how she moves. I might rather see how. Wait, you checking the thing?
Go on.
I might rather see how she moves on OnlyFans to see what her limits are and see what her mental strength is.
It's like a man, yeah.
Bro, it's about a mental strength thing, bro. Because like we said before, we said on the main show on OnlyFacts Sports, some gal will get lip filler and then get the boobs and then get the butt. But do you have the strength to say, okay, cool, I'm gonna do this and I'm only gonna do this. Do you know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, I used to do it, innit? I didn't have my own page, yeah, but a couple gal were paying me to lay pipe. Do you know what I'm saying? I used to date a gal that me and her did it, and she was like, she's sick. She's sick for this. She's not one of them kind of girls at all. It was just COVID and she lost her job. She was like, yeah, let's do this thing. I was like, cool. She had the foresight to say, before we start this, here's the rules. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm only going to do X type of content. I'm not going to show my... This is before everyone was doing OnlyFans, before it's popular. Do you know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, I want to make X amount of money and then I'm deleting it no matter what. Blah, blah. She set really tight, strict guidelines. There's a lot of women that will lose their mind. There's gal that go Dubai and just lose their mind. They don't go Dubai to meet sheikhs and get pooed on. They go Dubai to have a good time, but the lifestyle takes their soul.
Yeah, hey,
there's gal that go Miami just to have an innocent good time, and the lifestyle takes their soul, bro. And there's gal that do OnlyFans and the lifestyle takes their soul. I think, from my experience with gal, if you are susceptible to the lifestyle just taking you, yeah, you're susceptible to the lifestyle taking you. If you're mentally strong and disciplined, then you're mentally strong.
But here's a broader question then. Here's a really deeper, broader question. If this is the way the world's going, and I can only imagine that that's going to be an increase in population, then we're going to have to accept the fact that in real, that majority of gal are just going to become hoes.
Pause. My belief is that the majority of gal were already sex workers.
I hear you still.
That were already sex workers. How transactional that is. You said to me before, I'm not in a position to get into a relationship right now because to me, relationships cost money. I said it depends on the kind of gal that you date.
Facts.
But generally speaking, you are correct. There's not that many gal you can date, especially gal that are buff, that don't cost some type of maintenance.
Facts.
If you want to date a thing that's butters, then that might be low maintenance.
Yeah, low maintenance.
But if you want to date a thing that's buff, in any generation.
In any generation.
If OnlyFans is about in the 80s, a lot of the men that we know, their mums would have been on OnlyFans.
Bro, I'm not even gonna, if we're gonna keep it real.
A lot of man only exist because their mum needed a place to stay.
A lot of man's mums are already a hoe.
For free.
Let's keep it for free. If you're sitting at home right now, yeah, I don't know.
Listen, from a woman's perspective, yeah.
I was gonna say something mad.
Just tell. I was gonna move on. From a woman's perspective, yeah. If you're being a hoe for free, that's like you taking a gal out and beating it in a hotel, and then you see me taking a gal out to a twice as expensive restaurant and then just paying for a cab home for her, not even beating it. Do you know what I'm saying? You're like, yo, Nick, you just lost peas. What was the point in that? Do you know what I'm saying? You want to take her out, you at least beat it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but some gal are seeing that, if they want to go out and live their life and they want to go Ibiza and go Dubai and whatever and skin out and do their thing or whatever, they might as well. Gal are going on holiday and coming back with profit.
So do you think man them should start seeking OnlyFans gal then? Depends
on the kind of person you are. I don't think that it changes the type of person. Like the way I'm assessing the person I date would be exactly the same.
But you know why it's so scary?
There's even more man. But we're seeing rappers. Tiger used to have OnlyFans. There's better rappers.
Yeah, but
like
you know why
their
it's
numbers
so
are not
scary?
selling, so they're going into OnlyFans.
You know why it's so scary? Is because you are a person who's been around this for how many years would you say? You were.
I've been in the sex industry for a long time. Yeah.
Early.
Yeah.
So you've evolved to have this mindset.
Yeah.
I'm different. But what I'm starting to see is
you man are gonna have to come to this.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
It's you don't look at it as a nuance anymore. Like
it's still a nuance because there's still levels. I know a gal that makes bare money. Bare. Again, she don't show her face. She's a yoga instructor, yeah. You wouldn't be your kind of thing, slim blonde thing, slim white girl. But all she does is yoga videos. No banner, yeah? Just yoga videos. But she does yoga videos in revealing outfits. Do you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes she might like oil her body and then do the yoga video, stuff like that, relax me. So it's literally real 40-minute long yoga videos. Some man love that. Once you realize how deep the
who's to blame for this, bro?
No, it's not blame.
No,
hear what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Like you said, I've been early in this thing. The world has always been like this, bro. The world has always been like this. What's happened is the social fabric that kept us from seeing certain things is gone. Before I was early into this thing. You was early living in the ends where people are drug addicts.
Yeah, facts.
There's certain people 20, 30 years ago that would see a drug addict on the street and their parents wouldn't tell them they were drug addicts.
Yeah.
They would say, oh, that person's just a bit sick, or that person, whatever they would say. I'm not a parent.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
You've known from 7, 8, 9 years old. That's a bitty, bro. Or
Yeah,
to me, that's a bitty. You man,
Nitty.
new generation, you might have a nitty or a crackhead or whatever the case
Yeah.
may be. To me, that's a bitty, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But some people don't know that. Some people might see that person and be like, yo, what's wrong with that person? The social fabric has come away now, bro.
Facts.
Everyone knows what everyone else is on. Do you know what I'm saying? The average guy walking down the street could tell you, the average guy walking down the street is not a criminal, but he could tell you how to launder money. Because everyone knows everything now. And nothing's
Yeah,
really,
facts.
do you know what I'm saying? Back in the day when you were growing up, if man were trapping, they might have been like the real bad dudes. Now you got some side man that's trapping.
Literally.
Back in the day, there was girl that was doing sex work that was like really troubled and whatever. Now you got regular girl doing sex.
Literally.
It's normal.
Girl just working in flipping Sainsbury's.
You're
You know,
looking at
Banner Sainsbury's.
You were walking into most top nightclubs. You walk into a Mayfair or a Miami or a Dubai and you pick up a girl you think is buff. She's either there looking for customers or her online.
I'm not
thing
gonna
is
lie,
looking
if
for
you're a
customers,
man, yeah, it's kind of peak, fam. It's
Depends.
so peak. No.
it's peak for you because where you're coming from. I feel okay.
Nah, it's
I always
peak,
say, yeah, it's peak for you.
It's
Yeah,
peak.
it's peak for you. Like, yeah.
No,
No, it's
but
peak for you because it's new, because it feels new.
no, but it's peak for you as well. You just don't know it
Why is it peak for me?
because, bro, if you're but you just said you wouldn't date a girl that's getting dug out on OnlyFans.
No,
But it might, at some stage, it's going to be more palatable to be dug out on OnlyFans.
it depends on the kind of person you are.
But I think
on the kind of
eventually,
person
I
you
think
are.
you're still at the early stages as well. We just ain't reached that stage. You might become a Diddy, fam, which you might watch. You might not mind watching your girl getting dug out by next man.
I'm 32. I know the things that I like. That's not on the list. So,
Bro,
don't compare me to Diddy.
Eventually, bro.
But it's not eventually though, because what I'm saying is like you're acting like people's sexual desires constantly get more and more extreme as life goes. Some people hit a point where they're like, okay, I'm good here.
Bruv. But then when you're going looking for a wife, bro, peak, fam. You're gonna have to start doing DBS checks on your wife, blood.
You've always needed to do that. That's what I'm saying. Before OnlyFans, you needed to do that. Go to your older cousins, and if they like a girl, they're gonna call around. Yo, you lot know Chantel from so and so. Bro, you're gonna have to do that anyway. That's regular.
No, but now it's even worse because
Now it's easier.
You could wife a hole in the ends, yeah.
Now it's
but
easier.
to wife a hole and the whole world know
Now
your girl's a hole.
it's easier, bro. It's easier now.
No, but
you could Google.
No, man, them weren't
you
wifing hoes before, bro. You got nah.
Man, them went wife and hoes before.
Bro.
Man, them wait. Who told you that? Call your cousin now. Man, them went wife and hoes. When? Man, have always wifed hoes.
Nicholas Pepe, yeah. You were telling me about Nicholas Pepe. Who's he dating?
Tiana Trump. She's a
Cool.
porn star.
Porn
She's
star.
full-blown porn star. Full-blown porn star. Yeah.
Was that happening in the early 2000s, bro? In the 90s?
I mean, Rooney was beating grannies, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He was a wrong un. He was a different type of wrong un.
I hear you still.
What are we talking about?
I mean, the Prime Minister dated Marilyn Monroe, or President dated Marilyn
President had
Monroe.
an affair with Marilyn Monroe, bro.
Literally.
This is regular, bro.
Yeah, it's peak.
This is regular,
It's
bro.
peak, fam.
This is regular. Man used to sleep with their slaves and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
True.
This is regular, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And they have a comfort girl and all these kind of things.
Yeah.
This is regular, bro. This has been this way for the longest.
I hear you.
Do you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is I want to know what kind of John my thing is, or what she's on early. And me having my mentality, whenever I meet a girl, even when I've met girls that's mega hoes, they'll just tell me what they're like. Oh, like I'm not gonna say on camera.
What's the wildest thing a girl's told you that she like? You don't
I
have
ain't
to
gonna say the wildest.
say one thing that you can say on camera, but
Bro, I've met girls. Oh my days. Wait, I'm trying.
obviously you don't mean you done it. Doesn't mean that you done it.
The thing is, I'll laugh. It'll be bait that I did it. It'll be so bait. None of them will be like, oh, he did that shit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Maybe one thing that you didn't do, but you was told to do.
Oh shit, something that I didn't do.
Cause I haven't even done that much freaky shit, bro. I thought
No. But you're Jamaican, innit? So Jamaican man is just beat the pom pom. It's very, very.
There's no fluidity.
Very
to
sexually conservative Jamaican
Facts.
man. I've my old business partner met a girl who liked being sliced, genuinely, like drawing blood with a blade while they were getting freaky. Mums, I didn't do that.
I was gonna say, did you ever do it?
I don't. No. Blood. I'm not on that. I'm not on that.
Frick. But she could have made money on OnlyFans doing shit.
Everyone
like
can make money on OnlyFans, bro. The thing is as well with OnlyFans, yeah, is like when you get into that world, yeah. Of
But
that
were man them paying for this before back in the day?
Let me tell you something, yeah. Thing I used to date, did OnlyFans, yeah. Shout out to you, you know who you are. She used to pee or do number twos and sell them to man in jars, and they pay for them.
But back in the day, the people used to pay for shit like this. Cause the man them are the wrong.
The Dubai number two parties. That's been a thing from time, long before OnlyFans. That's been a thing from time.
Swear.
From time. Because
I thought
it actually used to be a racial stereotype, and like a kind of offensive racial stereotype, that Arab girl or Arab man, because they're supposed to be virgins on their wedding day, would only do anal and it wouldn't count or whatever. So that, and people say that's an offensive stereotype, it's not true, blah blah blah. And then we were hearing about these parties and gal are doing this and that. Look at Harvey Weinstein, bro. We're going back to the 60s or 70s and that, bro. That's regular. That's regular, bro. Like with the Weinstein thing, they cancelled the casting couch. You can't go beat the director for a job. How many gal? Weinstein's a predator. I'm not saying he's not. How many gal wanted a role in Hollywood and thought, listen, man, if I have to suck some dick, then that's regular. What are you talking about?
Yeah, trust
me. How many men have met their wife in a high position that they know their wife is not really qualified to be in and thought, how did you get here? But I'm gonna look away. I'm gonna ignore. Do you know what I mean? I know that you spread some legs to get in this to this position. This is regular, bro. This is regular, bro. My boy had a stag in Marrakesh. I googled things to do in Marrakesh because I'd never heard of anyone going there before. Yeah. The first thing that came up is Marrakesh, the prostitution capital of Africa.
Swear.
Yes. You go to Marrakesh, it's just hookers everywhere. Everywhere. Bro. This is normal, bro. It's normal. Leave Europe and it's normal. Because remember, in most of the world, sex is still taboo. In Europe, it's not. You go to Finland, gal are naked on the beach. Go to Spain, topless on the beach. Europe is very liberal in that way. Most of Europe, topless on the beach, Greece, clothes off on the beach, all that kind of thing. You leave Europe where sex is illegal, certain things are illegal, being a batty man is illegal, all these kind of things. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're a batty man and you live in a place where it's illegal, it's just an underground trade. It don't mean that man don't do it. It's just an underground trade now.
It's like selling weed, isn't it?
It's like selling weed now. Do you know what I'm saying? But man are selling, I was going to say a box, but I guess not even a box, is it? I don't even know what it is. But do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So this thing here is regular, but it's become so much more. It's back in the day, you couldn't have a corporate job and have an OnlyFans. Whereas now, I think if you were a lawyer and you had an OnlyFans and your law firm sacked you, I think you could take them to court.
Probably.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Unlawful dismissal or something.
Unlawful dismissal.
Fam, I don't know, but in the words of Boosie, I'm not happy in this world, I just live in it. Bro, this is disgusting, fam. I'm disgusted, fam.
If to me, because
I'm trying to feel like, remember, yeah, I'll keep it real.
This is new for you.
I know, I'm single, yeah, but I've turned down a lot of good gal, you know. I've turned down a lot of good gal.
Nah, man, just shoot the club up quick, bruv.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, the next girl I get is gonna be peak.
Have you ever played Age of Empires?
Nah.
The little strategy game. You ever played the little strategy games where you build your little village from scratch, bro?
Because
start building your village, bro.
I've dated some gal where they're actually real good girls and that. They've given me the point.
That's why man have the good girl at home with the youths them and then some community joins, blood.
Obviously, everybody, if you come from ends, you're gonna have bare community joins. But for me, I mean, I've dug out bare community joins, but
that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying. Man have to pattern their village.
That's what I'm saying.
Man have to pattern their village.
I've never been in an urgency for that because I didn't realize that the pool that I'm fishing in was getting limited.
Of course,
but it's getting limited. For even if these gal are converting, and I might have to do a UN date or OnlyFans gal, just one that's just selling feet instead of pum pum.
But if you pattern a thing earlier from the La Masia Academy, yeah. Then you can
no, the way you're making it sound
not like that. Not a young thing. But I'm saying if you pattern a thing early before the industry's got to her, then you can steer the ship, innit?
Boy, I hear you still.
Do you know what I'm saying? The thing I showed you was paying me $5 a month to ras it. I was just rassing
it for free, innit?
You know what I'm saying? Man are begging to ras it for free.
I'm saying you would ras it for free.
If man want to sit at home and I don't know why man pay for it. I don't know why. Don't know the psychology of it.
That's what I need to examine as well.
It's different. This is a whole other video. We can get into the psychology of it. This
is what I will say though. If you're at home, yeah, because I was gonna cuss certain man's mum, because certain man's mum was a hoe as well, but I didn't want to go there. But if you're at home,
name names.
I don't know. But if your mum, if you're at home and you're in a certain situation, you're looking around and your siblings and that, and it's like raw. Everybody around here has got a certain different last name, and you're like, Boy.
I told you some youths look like cocktails, blood. Some youths have got a nose from one dad and eyes from another dad.
Literally, it's nuts. But let's not get there because I
paternity fraud and all that, bro.
Literally.
Man, don't know their own dads, you know. Man, they be walking different to their dad, talking different to their. If you meet my dad, you know it's my dad.
Facts. But nonetheless, if you are at home and you're paying for OnlyFans, bro, you're a facio still. Go get a life, blood. If you're
Some
paying
can't get girl
to watch a next girl, specifically if you're paying for a girl to do yoga videos, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Everyone likes different stuff, innit? To me, if you're at home paying for that, I might be a feature. I'm like Nate Dogg in the OnlyFans.
You might as well pay for a subscription.
Yeah, you might as well be a member. You
might
as well be a member
at OnlyFacts Sports, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like levels, bro. Because I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm not against them paying because some of that money comes to me. So you man enjoy the content and pay for that, blood.
What?
Just if they're paying some of these OnlyFans girls and
I ain't getting none of that.
No, I'm just saying they might see one brother with a black guy for balaclava just type. I said I'm a Nate Dogg, bro. That could be. I'm just a little feature artist. I ain't got no albums, but just little features here and there. Do you know what I'm saying? So you might be paying my mortgage.
I might get a wife I might get a girl just for that purpose, you know.
I told you, bro. Before we got this is gonna sound criminal. So we gotta get off the camera for this. Do you know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, man were either trapping or man had a roster of things and they were putting them things to work.
Now I'm not.
But that's
an Andrew Tate thing, though.
I hear you, but I'm saying this is the business, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? There's one business there and there's another business there.
But I'm thinking about what you done.
Yeah, bro.
I might do that, you know. Just try a thing, yo.
The thing is in America as well, yeah. America's very liberal, and in America, money rules everything. Money rules everything. So no matter what you do here, certain gal will be like, yeah, Nick, you did that. I'm not gonna date you. You used to do that. It's a bit mad. I'm not even actively doing it. I used to do it. Some guy like, yeah, nah, it's not for me. In America, that would fly.
Facts.
That would never, bro. If I'm dropping 10, 20 bags in Miami, and then where you getting your money from? And I say, yeah, I pipe mad bitches on camera. But the guy would be like, oh, me next.
Me next.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what? What are we talking about?
Fact. I know that for a fact still, because when I go places like Vegas and that, bro, them guys.
Regular.
Trust me.
Vegas got a place called the Bunny Ranch. I don't know if it's still open, but it was literally it's just a brothel, but it was of like top porn stars. So if you fantasize about a certain porn star, you could go there and actually pay for that porn star.
I've been Vegas bare times, but I know there's hookers out there, bears. But the last time I went there with a gal, so it was a bit mad. But
you're saying that like you would have paid for some front if you went there with the gal.
No, but the reason why I'm saying that is because there's girls there that you can just draw. When gal go Vegas or when gal go Miami, just like when gal go yard, they go to let off. When I go yard and I know there's gal coming from America, I know I'm getting pussy. I know for a fact. This goes without a shadow of a doubt. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing, innit? But bruv,
I ain't met no American girls in yard, but I met American girls in Barcelona, and it was mad, bruv. It's easy front.
Bro, when we go yard, you will see. When we go yard, you will see. But yeah.
Yeah, bro. So let me know, man. I mean, am I wild? Because Shane was acting like before we started the video. Shane thought I was wild for saying.
I thought you were gonna date gal that was literally giving up the front on camera and that.
They can give up the front to me on camera.
I still don't know if I'll do that, but that's not as wild as what I thought you were saying.
Nah, but a lot of men don't realize.
What if she was just fingering herself on camera?
She wants to. I don't. It depends on the girl, but.
And your wife in it.
Depends on the girl.
Your wife, bro.
Depends on the girl, though. Depends on who the person is.
Could you wife a girl who was getting dug up by a next man?
Nah, I ain't on that.
What about next girl?
Oh, it might be lit. That makes it might be lit over there. It might be just girl on girl. Yo, that might be lit. We might be on. We might be in a bag of money.
But not a self-service thing.
Depends on the girl. Do you know what I'm talking about? Because what I'm saying is, yeah, like I said,
this video is going to be longer than.
Yeah, I know. But look, bro, we'll wrap up now. But like I said, certain gal get roped into the lifestyle, bro. Certain gal get roped into the lifestyle.
But are you getting roped into the lifestyle?
No, bro, I'm not. No, it's not even in my. I have other businesses for a start that are like semi-successful, and
But you might conform, fam.
It's never gonna happen though, bro. I'm too stubborn. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it just on a moral basis. But I've dated girls that had offers from big companies and stuff like that. Yeah, and I'm like, bro, that whole industry, bro. There's levels to this. That's all I'm gonna say. There's levels to this, bro.
Hey, so.
Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you let me know if I'm wild anyway. My bugger is Shane Shane, you got to live in the 21st century, man. You got to get out of the
I know,
ends, man.
blood. I do.
Fuck it.